everyone. Today I wanted to share my book Iridescent with you, some of the characters and what they are like, and just a few details of the book, just to get you ready for when it is released, so you can start getting excited for when the book is released, because I know I'm quite excited. I'm quite proud of the book, and I hope that everyone's going to enjoy it. I suppose like every other author would feel that way as well. So I thought I would start with discussing the characters with you. The main character, her name is Sky. I wouldn't say she's a strong person in the beginning, because of the fact that she was broken down very badly by a previous relationship, which is one of the characters I'll talk to you about. Her friends were always on the boyfriend side. They were always very nasty to her. They broke her down quite badly in her confidence, and she felt like she was all alone in this world because her grandmother died and her mother went missing her mother just went missing. She's still missing and no one can find her, so they've basically like declared her dead. So she feels alone in the world, and she decides to pick up everything and move from Vancouver to Vancouver in Washington State to Scotland. In Scotland, she finds out there is an island called the Isle of Skye, and she thinks that it would be very funny to move to the Isle of Skye, seeing as her name is Sky, which she does. She moves there, and she finds good people over there that help her to restore herself, and also it helps, the beauty of Sky also helps her to get in touch with who she is as a person. The next person that I'm going to speak to you about is Indy. He is the you could say the other male main character after her. He is her love interest, but they only get together towards the end of the book, because they kind of fight it off the whole time, because both of them have been hurt in the past and they're just not willing to let go of the reins as such. And he is one of those people that she takes his breath away and he takes her breath away, but yet they are not willing to give up on being in control. Only towards the end does that actually happen. And there's a few scenes where I've written them in that causes a lot of the you could say like sexual tension, but it's the also like the love tension, like they want to be together but they don't want to be together. So it's that whole like tension that's building up between the two of them. And because when I play it in my mind, I play it almost like a movie, and I can see it, and I hope that when the readers read it, they can also feel it when they're reading it. I want it to be that you can actually feel the tension between them, and that you just want them to get together already. I mean, really. The other main character, well, I wouldn't say main character, but she's one of the supporting characters, is Rain. Rain is Sky's best friend that she finds on the Isle of Skye, and they click immediately. She is bubbly and bouncy, and she bounces all over the place, and she's just so friendly, and she wins Sky over almost immediately just with her personality. And they hit it off so well that you would almost think they were long lost sisters. So it helps Sky to deal with a lot of the pain of friendships that she had in Vancouver, which were not actually friendships, they were very fake. So Rain is part of how Sky heals. She's a very big part of how Sky heals, which just shows that if you can find that friend out there that can do that for you, then it's wonderful. The other person that is also of the supporting characters is Cole. He is Rain's boyfriend. They are very much in love. They're very cute. You know, those couples that are very cute together, and they just do so well together. They are very, what can I say? They're like that, so cute that you want to throw up kind of cute. That's the two of them. They're very cute together. Cole absolutely adores Rain. He worships the ground that she walks on. And Rain absolutely adores Cole. But Rain is also a very strong person. And Cole is a very supporting person. So he even supports Sky a lot in how she needs, you know, he supports her music and he tries to bring out the best in her as well. So Cole is a very good person, and he's like the good boy, and Indy is almost like a little bit of the bad boy, I could say. He's got like a bad boy vibe to him, whereas Cole is more like the good guy, you know. And then we've got Bruno. Bruno is he's not a very important, well, he is important, but he's not like one of the main characters. He's the manager at the coffee shop where they're working, where the girls are working, and he's like that character that just pops up every now and again and helps every year and there. He also is very like, you wouldn't expect him to be a good guy, because in the beginning I sort of portrayed him as weird, but like not in a good way weird, but actually he turns out to be quite a good guy. So you'll see that develop as well. And then the other person obviously is Brad. There are other characters in the book, but these are I would say the ones that I really want to talk about. Brad is the ex-boyfriend. He is, how can I say it without swearing? He's an asshat. He's very nasty, and he thinks that he has to break her down to make himself feel good, and he turns everyone against her just because he can, because he's good looking and he thinks that he can do what he wants. And I know that everyone knows guys like that are out there, or even girls like that, and it's just, why be that way? So he gets taught a little bit of a lesson also during the book, which I just had to put in there because everyone's dream that the bad guy gets his due. So he gets a little bit of a lesson taught to him. And also when he sees Sky again and she is blossoming, that is also a little bit of a stab at him, which is wonderful, because they say that the best way to take revenge on someone is to do very well in your life and to be successful, because that's the worst thing for people that don't like you. So those are the main characters that I wanted to talk about. What I can tell you is Iridescent is the first book in my series, the Serendipity series, and in this first book, you know, like I said, her mom goes missing, which is part of the running theme through the book, because she starts getting postcards from her mother, but for a year no one could find the mother. They actually, like I said, they said that she's dead, and they looked everywhere. They followed all the leads, they couldn't find her, and now she's getting these postcards, and at first she thinks that it's the ex being himself, but she later finds out it's not him, and she starts getting worried. There's also a character that shows up in the book that is, she has a few characters show up in the book actually that's a bit dangerous, and she goes through a lot of danger sometimes. So yeah, I've tried to put a few different things into the book, even though the book is actually chick lit, or they call it female contemporary. They've got so many different names for it, you don't actually know what to call it anymore, but it's like a girl power book, you could say. And then when, like I said, when she starts off in the book, her confidence level is, it's almost zero. Like she doesn't think very much of herself. She's on the ground, you could say. And the book is where she picks herself up off the ground and she dusts herself off and she tells the world that she is worth something. So, and by the end of the book, her confidence level is very good, and you can just see like her growth through the book is quite something, and where she just learns how to actually accept love again, because she didn't know how to do that anymore. I don't want to give everything away because obviously you need to read the book. If you'd like to pre-order the book, you can do so. I don't have like a pre-order link at the moment. I'm still getting to that. But if you would like to tell me that you want to pre-order it and put your name down for it and that, then you can just either mail me. My email address is in the description block below with all of my social media and my blog. And then, or you can fill out the contact me page on my blog, which is under the communicate tab. If you go to my blog, you'll also see that I put on a lot of the of my author stuff over there, and you can just go and check it out and see what I put things about the book and characters and stuff there as well. So you can fill that out and just let me know that you'd like to pre-order a copy of the book, and I will make a note. Okay, so that's all from me today with the book Iridescent. I hope that everyone's going to get excited about reading it. I will be doing a cover reveal as well, and as the book gets closer to being launched, and I hope that everyone enjoys it. I would appreciate if you buy it. Can you please review it for me on Google Books or on Goodreads or even Amazon if you qualify to be able to review it on Amazon, because they have qualification rules on reviewing. I think you have to have bought $50 worth of books before you can review on Amazon. So if you're one of those people that does do that, then please can you review there as well. It will be released on Amazon and on Kindle, and then it will also be available in other places, in bookshops and stuff. But all of that information I will give at a later stage, and it will probably be on my blog, so you can keep an eye out. If you go and you follow my blog or ask to be part of the emailing list, then you will get all this information. I'm also building my ARC team, which you can go and look for the details in on my blog if you want to maybe be part of the team, and you can just let me know. So thank you for watching, and if you have any comments or anything that you'd like to say, you can do so in the comments block below. And as I said, my social media will be in the description block below as well. And also I'll put links of other blog posts that I did about Iridescent in the description block below as well. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, can you please do so? I would really appreciate it. And if you click the little bell notification, you will be informed whenever I upload a video. And I hope you have a lovely day further. Enjoy your moments. Goodbye.